Hi guys,
I'm Shauni.
and I'm Mondi, and we've been married for 12 lovely years.
Yes, indeed. And today's topic, are you sabotaging your relationship?
But before we get started, guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe.
And we're going to talk about the topic at hand right after this intro.
That was weird.
Okay, are you sabotaging your relationship? And people generally sabotage their relationships for two reasons. They're afraid and they're afraid. Okay? They're afraid to get close or afraid that somebody's going to leave them. But there are other reasons, and we're going to talk about it. So let's go.
Let's go. All right, guys, when people are afraid to get close to you, they do little things like they start these little petty arguments that make absolutely no sense. And then when you start to argue back, that's when they tell themselves, or even you, this is why I can't get close to you.
Yeah.
You know, they flip the script on you. I can't get close to you because you always arguing.
Yeah.
But they started the argument.
Yes. That's a manipulation tactic so that they don't have to get close to you because they're afraid to get close to you. I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, it is wild. And, you know, like you said, it's a fear thing, man. People are afraid.
Yeah.
And so when people act out of fear, they do dumb stuff and their mind starts to go into survival mode.
Yeah.
And how they do that is to manufacture something.
They have to manufacture something like, where will you be in today? I tried to call you today and you answer your phone. I'm working. I'm working.
Exactly.
Nah, you must have been with somebody else. See, that's why I can't trust you, bro. Sis, that's your own fear.
Right.
Do people be out here cheating and carrying on? Yes. But a lot of times when people have trust issues, they create stuff in their own mind that ain't there.
Sure.
People with trust issues will sabotage their own relationship just to prove that they were right not to trust you. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
They not gonna put it back on them.
No.
They gonna blame it on you so that they don't have to do the work on themselves.
Yeah.
There is no way to prevent getting hurt in a relationship, but you can minimize the risk by choosing a person for who they are on the inside instead of what they look like and what they have on the outside. You have to choose substance over superficial. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Choose wisely.
Yes.
You got to choose wisely because if you go for the outside first, you don't know what they're covering up. You know, you go for the inside first, you have time to build and see whether or not this is something you like.
Yeah.
You know, and then if they have something nice on the outside, that's just a plus.
That's a plus. And listen, attraction can grow.
Yes.
A lot of people don't really understand that. When somebody is treating you like you want to be treated and treating you really well, attraction can grow.
Yes. Another reason why people will sabotage their relationship is because they are afraid that you're going to leave them. When people are afraid that you're going to leave them, they will do things like gaslight, manipulate. They'll be overly critical of you just to lower your self-esteem, just so you can stay with them.
Just toxic to the max. Please pay attention to these signs, right? Because you don't want to get in a place where you become miserable in the relationship because somebody else is so toxic that they have to put you down in order to make you stay. It ain't right.
And then while I'm thinking about it, there's another way where people will sabotage the relationship. They will sabotage it just so they can get out of the relationship.
I did it.
You sabotage your relationship when you have unrealistic expectations. When you have unrealistic expectations, they become too difficult to maintain. If they have to change who they are or become unhappy so that you can be happy, then the expectation is too high.
Absolutely. Okay, so how does one stop sabotaging their relationship? First thing you have to do is take accountability.
Yes.
Now, this is hard for people who sabotage to do because they don't understand a lot of times that they are sabotaging their relationship.
Yes.
They feel like the other person is the problem and they're the one who are triggering them to do the things that they are doing. So give them this video so that they know that they need to take accountability.
Yes, yes. And I would say, I'll add to that, you got to know what your triggers are.
Yeah.
You have to know what it is that triggers you to get into sabotage mode.
Yeah.
You know, is it something that they're saying, something that they're doing that triggers something back in your memory,
Yep.
past hurt in your life? Because usually it's about you.
Yep.
You know, when you sabotage a relationship, it's really not about that person. It's about you, unless you just don't want to be with them.
Correct.
But if you do want to be with them and you still are doing these things, then you have to figure out what it is that's triggering you.
Absolutely.
Are they chewing their food funny? You know, is it something that
What your mama chew her food funny when she was giving you a spiky? What was that? I don't even understand this.
Exactly. Weird. And thirdly, I think you should try to identify when you're about to gaslight, manipulate, or criticize your partner. Because that's usually a sign that something has just triggered your trauma.
Absolutely.
You know? And I know a lot of people don't know when they're gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're trying to flip something around on somebody and make it seem like it's their problem.
Yeah.
You know, but criticizing is usually right along in there.
Yeah.
So when you feel like you're about to do that.
Yeah, so it's manipulation for that matter.
But most folks don't know when they're manipulating.
Yeah.
It's just like a habit to them. They
Yeah,
just do it.
yeah, true that.
So I say with criticizing, if you feel yourself about to criticize your partner, then you got to really look back and think like, okay, something just triggered me. I just got triggered. I just got triggered. What was that?
What did they say? What did they do that triggered me? And keep in mind that because they said something that triggered you, that doesn't mean that they were wrong for it.
Right.
It just means that you were triggered by it. Next, you need to talk about your feelings. Now, this is a problem for a lot of people. Who have experienced trauma because they don't trust people.
Right.
It's hard for them to feel like people are safe. So here's where you go to therapy to fix all 4 of the other ones.
Yes.
Okay? Because sometimes you cannot identify and fix these things yourself.
True.
So you need a professional that can point these things out to you, that you could say things that they could go along the lines of where you need to go to help to figure that thing out.
Exactly. Get yourself some help.
That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong
We
with
did
it, man. If you feel you're not right, you know you're not right.
You know it.
You know you've been through some trauma.
You know it.
You know you've been through some things, and you need to talk about those
Yes, and you just listen. Pray about it don't always help because everybody can't get no answer because sometimes you don't even know how to connect the dots.
Exactly.
Okay? So therapy is a doctor for your mind.
Exactly.
You go to the doctor for your body, go get help for your mind. There is nothing wrong with it. We have done it and it helps.
And it works.
Yes.
Right there, guys. We're going to leave it.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it right there. But
Sounds
if there was
good to
something
me.
that you heard, you liked, you disliked, we triggered you. We triggered you in some way. We want to hear about it. Drop it in the comments box below.
Yes, indeed. And if you could, like.
And share.
And don't forget to subscribe.
That's right. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Ting, 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 ting. Until next time. Peace.